All right, so it's summertime in the Arizona desert. It's hot. It's 110 today in Phoenix. We're actually doing a little waterfall hunting. We're going to Water Wheel Falls, just outside of Payson today. And we heard they stock trout up here. Matter of fact, we called the hatchery and said, is it too warm to stock trout? And they kind of giggled at us and said, it might be 110 down in the Phoenix area, but up where we stock trout, the water's still cold and there's rainbows ready for you guys to go catch them. So this is our first time. As you can see, this is called First Crossing right here. You know, it's a public area, Forest Service parking lot, and we're coming down to the Upper Verde River today. This is our first time we're ever coming at least to this section of the creek. A couple months ago, we were up here fishing a section below here, but we're gonna see if we can catch a couple trout on our way up to the waterfall, have a little fun, and release them so you guys can come catch them. First cast.
First drift. Right behind that little slack water right there. Got him.
I can tell you what, he ain't a monster. But you know what? They're still fun to catch on light tackle. Little tiny rainbow trout. All right, so we're gonna ask you guys a question. What trout doesn't like pink shrimp salmon eggs? You're correct. Every trout likes pink shrimp salmon eggs.
Woohoo! Pink shrimp, baby! All the way down there. A lot of bushes and rocks to dodge.
All right, so as you guys can see, John has now caught 2 fish on 2 casts. Both of them are on a pink shrimp Pautzke salmon egg. So we know everybody uses green label and premium up here. We're trying something different. It's paying off. So there it is. A little bit of pink shrimp action. And what's happening is, all right, there's a little slot. As you can see, he's gonna make a cast. He's casting around those rocks all the way down there. And we're staying all the way up here because we don't want to spook those fish. So as long as he gets a nice little drift down there, I think he just got another bite right there. They're there. We're gonna have to rebait.
Yep.
Luckily, we got an entire jar of pink shrimp.
I don't even think it was in there. 2 seconds. Another rainbow. It's actually the best fish so far.
All right, so what's happening here is there's an undercut bank down there. And every time the bobber gets underneath the bank, somebody is biting it. Did you just get robbed?
Yeah.
He just got robbed. So he's gonna rebait. Now what we've noticed is this section, which is, we told you guys, First Crossing, you could find it on any map. The holes are much smaller than they are in other sections of the Upper Verde. What I mean by that is they're not deep, big, slow pools. It's more pocket water. You know, like what John's having to do is casting upstream and he's letting it drift right in here underneath this bank. And whenever it gets under the bank, he is getting a bite.
There he is. Just
like that. Oh, and guess what? The fish won that battle. Ooh.
Got him.
There you go. All right, so you guys have now seen us catch 6 fish in about 15 minutes. Now, what's been real interesting is that these fish are all different sizes, okay? We've caught some that are 11 inches, like this one right here. We've caught some that are 6 inches, some that are 8 inches, some that are 9 inches. You know, we have no idea what they stock here. We just know that they clearly stock a lot of trout because We've never been here before. We simply walk down the road from the parking area and we're able to catch trout. Now, if you do exactly what we're doing, you're gonna be able to do the same thing.
All right, guys, you saw us catch a bunch of fish on pink shrimp salmon eggs, but they kind of got a little condition to it, so I'm gonna switch it up a bit. I slided my sinkers all the way down to my hook, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try garlic salmon egg fire bait. Now, the reason I'm using this is because I want to keep that pink color, but even better, I'm gonna add some scent to the water. So since it's a small stream, the smaller the stream, I'm gonna use a small piece of fire bait. Just barely enough to cover the hook. That way it almost looks like a little egg flowing through the water.
He crushed it already. He got it again. Oh, look at that. I'd say they like it.
Hey, let's keep getting them. I mean, they're stacked in there. We're gonna keep getting them. They love that pink color today. We've tried other stuff. They're not hitting. They only like the pink. Again, same deal. Just a small itty bitty piece of fire bait. Just enough to cover the hook. That looks like an egg to you, don't it?
All right, guys, keep an eye on that bobber. You can see it right over there. All right, we got bit on the last 2 casts, but just weren't able to hook him. Bobber is right there, and he got bit again. Look at that.
Oh, wow, he's got tons of energy in him. Like salmon egg fire bait.
Just like that. That's how it's done. All right, so I know we told you guys this before, but we really, honestly, we've never been here before. As you keep walking, you go on the upper side of where the parking area is, there's a huge hole up here. And we've been messing around with all these really small holes so far today at this creek. Check out the size of this hole here. This is huge compared to the water we've been fishing. So we're guessing that they stocked this area. We're gonna see if we can catch a couple more before the night's over. Ooh, better one.
That's a good one. Come here. Woohoo! Yeah! Right in that little waterfall there.
Colorful one. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.